Good morning to you all, and ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, just starting here.
Hey, buddy.
Thomas,
Got a cup
looking
of
good.
coffee?
I already drank out of this, or I'd give you my own.
Oh my gosh, what a morning.
Come on in, T.
Mm.
I literally just started about 22 seconds ago, and I'll tell you what.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Pardon
man,
my hair.
that's okay. That's okay.
Gray
You
and
can
flat.
be, yes.
Uh,
Well, you obviously you're more than forgiven. Uh, First of all, a lot of thanks to my cohort here.
oh, man.
We had no reporters. They were out of town or they just couldn't make it in.
Yeah.
And Tom was here. He was our reporter. He went out in the elements. And pretty much kept us informed here while I stayed warm and dry in here. It's just not fair. I know it's not fair. It really
We
is.
have to do it every now and then, right?
But as long as you're here, here we're going to. This is our live look, our U.S. netting weather cam. But you're out there. You're on Upper Peach Street. Um, you know, I mean, I know you said it on there, but how are things looking? I mean, right now as you just came in.
Well, I mean, it's a storm.
Mhm.
It's something we haven't seen really yet this year, with the wind and low visibility.
Sure.
Snow varies in intensity. I mean, sometimes we were down at the PennDOT garage and it was thick, and then it would let up. But it's chunky snow. It's heavy. It's wet. It's slippery. We had some trouble navigating a few streets.
Oh, sure. Sure.
It's thick on there. It's at least, what kind of reports have you been getting?
We've been getting reports here. I mean, I have a newsroom. Celine, who may join us here, Celine got stuck in the driveway. She couldn't even get to the airport. They're
Okay.
just now starting to plow the airport parking
Okay.
lot. But she had almost 14 at the house.
Oh my gosh.
So I know you reported about 9 or 10 here.
Yeah.
Perhaps at our studios.
Yeah, that's about what it was.
Yeah.
It was coming down.
7 to the general trend has been 7, 14 up there, up by Mercyhurst. They had a report of 17 inches.
17 inches at Mercyhurst.
Which I wasn't sure of until Celine said 14. I'm like, okay.
There she is.
There she is, Celine. Good morning to you. Celine, let us know have you made it to the airport? Have you been able to get even of course, you're so close. I'm sure the airport is pretty close to what you have. But let us know if you're able to get an official reading, or if you're still at home, still stuck in the driveway. But many reports. Dawn Harbor Creek had 12, Fairview, McCain 11, Lori, as of 5:30, had 9. We'll see if she comes on here to update us out there at the borough.
Right.
Chatty Kathy, you there?
Yeah.
Kathy out in Youngsville, if she comes in, we'd like to see.
We get a good idea there.
Linda had 9 inches over in Chandler's Valley. So this was well forecasted, and everyone got in on the action.
Yeah.
What makes it worse? Almost all the weather watchers to a T reported sleet, some freezing rain mixed in with it as well.
It was very sleety last night when it started.
It was. Yeah. I heard it tap on my window several times through the night, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Sure enough, I actually took my car. I have a little Corolla,
mm-hmm.
and Sean mentioned it, Sean Lafferty, who had to do the news today because Dave Belmondo is stuck in his driveway right now.
Right.
Can't tell you how peaceful it was here in the studios. But he's hoping to come in. He sent us a picture. He's got at least a foot.
Okay.
And this is at 5 o'clock out his way. And but Sean Lafferty said it is deceptive. I opened up the garage door. I looked. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I'll be able to get through. And I pulled out the driveway, and my car just sank on the road where I live. I managed to get into my neighbor's driveway. And I took my wife's car, which is much better in the snow than mine is. So that's how it looks. I mean, you look at it here. This is how you can see the snow itself right now is actually, light to moderate. A lot of blowing snow here, gusts up to 35. And State Street, which is usually a little more bustling, actually that's the most cars I've seen in the past hour just on State Street. the bottom line, if you don't have to travel.
Oh man, I'll tell you, because you don't want to get stuck out in it.
No.
Because what's the wind chill?
Right now, actually not too bad, about 19. It's cold, but not frigid. The air temperature's been holding, 28 to 30, and it won't change for the day. But I've always said, give me 2 feet of the powdery stuff over this heavy stuff any day when it comes to traveling through it. It's brutal. Definitely.
It started like 7, 8 o'clock last night.
It did. Yeah. Even 6 o'clock, I happened to open it up, and the flakes are starting to fly. Even at just a light dusting on the ground.
It really started to pound, I think, shortly after midnight.
Mm-hmm.
In that area, because I know I looked, I think around news time, it was okay. It was like 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
When I taken your shift
in
the early morning, whatever that was, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The driveway needs to be addressed.
Yes. Yeah. And it was like, wow. So, and just reading what people are saying here. I mean, this wasn't lake effect. Everyone got in on it. 15 there in Girard,
Thanks,
actually
Michael.
14 downtown Erie. What'd you get there, Lind, out there in 96 South Carolina? Rain, some ice, nothing major. Yeah, the worst was just to your north. Donna from Ocala, good to see you this morning. Hey, Celine, not yet. I know you'll get there. We're not going to push you. We know you'll give us a good report.
Reading, yeah.
Dale got 5 inches in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay.
Whoa, okay.
15 in Harbor Creek. That jives pretty well with what Don had. Renee got 8 inches out there in Meadville, 12 inches in Mill Creek. I just talked to my wife, and she had, close. She said about a foot.
Wow.
Probably at the house as well. 10 inches in the city of Warren. Thank you, Claire. I was hoping we get some.
Look at that, 17.
17.
Ralph.
West. Hey, Ralph. All right, bud. Moxie Jim got 4 inches out there in Jamestown, Tennessee.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that measurement. 13.9. Is she good
Celine.
or what?
Oh, yeah. I know it's not without the board, Celine, but boy, I'll bet you it couldn't be a whole lot less than that. Hey, Mike, I don't think you'll be mowing the lawn at St. Jude today. I mean, I'm guessing here, but you may not. Megan's got 9 inches there in Venango Township there. Venango Borough, excuse me.
Way to go.
Thomas.
Which Venango is that? Is that
Venango Borough? Is that
Crawford or Erie?
Let us know, Megan.
We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
And Tom's got 12 inches out there in Wesleyville. Donna Damon, 68 in Smyrna Beach, Florida. Nice. Tanya's got at least 12, if not more, in Harbor Creek. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Cheryl mentioned about the cars getting stuck here. 3 cars stuck at the exit. When I came into work this morning, there was probably about 5 or 6 cars on Peach Street between Lecom and just the bend on Peach Street, just stuck there. And the plows go around it, and you get these. First of all, your cars, any cars out there probably have been plowed, and it could very well be over the roof. That's why it's probably better just stay home. The less cars on the road means PennDOT and the municipalities can clear the roads faster. Things should improve, by probably midday and into the afternoon. Futurecast is showing again some. You can see things start to diminish here, but they still go pretty solid here at noon, and then it finally diminishes during the afternoon. Short little break, and then, okay, I was wondering, this is a GFS model, one we usually don't show. I'm like, boy, that looks awful smooth. But you can see some lake effect kicking in tonight to tomorrow. Another 1 to 3 in the belts, another 1 to 2 tomorrow. So we're not fully done with the snow. And then the southerly winds, a little reprieve as we head toward Wednesday. Some rain and wet snow, but then an Arctic hit comes in.
Yeah, that's cold stuff.
It is really cold as we head on toward the end of the week. So let's get to the 7-day here as we'll get ready to do the Fox soon here. Again, fortunately, at least if anything, the silver lining is we're not extremely cold. We'll hold around 30. At least another 3 to 6 through midday or early afternoon. This is on top. It's already on the ground. That would give storm totals of over 1.5 feet
Mhm.
for several of you, particularly here in Erie County. We seem to be the sweetest of the sweet spots right here. So tomorrow, some wind shift to the southwest, an inch, maybe 2 in the morning. Wednesday, a little rain or snow. Then here it comes, another Arctic blast. Neither one of these days, Thursday and Friday, may not get out of the teens. 20 might even be optimistic here. And it looks like a northwest to northerly flow. Not much for the city. Snowbouts, you may get some accumulations here. We'll watch that. A little rebound, but we're in the January cold, people.
Yeah, a lot different than December.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So we got spoiled, and we're just trying to catch up here. All right, bud.
Hey,
thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Your timing was
timing,
perfect there.
Good to see you all on the morning
Yes.
show. I know a few of you don't sleep because I recognize your names.
Recognize a lot of names here, no doubt about it. Okay, real quick here. Becky, 11.5 inches. She had 8 inches at 5 o'clock, so it just shows you the snow continuing to go here. Yeah, a lot here.
Up to the knees in Lake City from
Yes.
Cody.
There's Kathy.
Chatty Kathy.
9.5 inches, okay.
Holly Fuller, she works at Barron's.
Okay, which is closed except for essential personnel today.
Lucky you. Oh my gosh, she didn't have to come to work. She cleans our building.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. All righty.
What was all this? Where was all
It took
that?
3
Was
hours.
last year, Pamela Sue.
Okay.
That was last year.
Yeah, that's right. We had a foot. We had that. Yeah.
We had almost 20 inches last year.
We did. I remember that.
That was a good
Snowblower
year.
from the. Yep. Well, I'm glad your hubby was finally able to use the old snowblower there.
Jen Forever Young, how much on the east side? Let us know.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Here we go.
18. There was an 18. Oh, 16.
16.
Oh, there she
east
is.
Side. There she is.
Way to
Jen
go.
on the east side. Thank you, Jen. Do appreciate that. And hey, Nicole. Yeah. That's true. Absolutely. Okay.
They're calling for us.
That's right. That's Al. He's he was with emergency management, and he reported out by Mercier 17 inches of snow out his way. He's the one that gave that there. All right, and Lori, 9 inches. There we go. 9 going on 10 at Edinburgh. It is, yeah. The visibility is absolutely worse.
It's tough. It's less than a half mile.
Yes.
Most places.
And that's the way it's going to be at least until 10. Probably until 11 or noon before it finally at least tapers off a bit. But the wind's going to blow all day. The blowing and drifting will be there as well. All right, people. I got to get going here. Bottom line, if you don't have to drive, don't. At least
you don't want to
for the
get
balance of
stuck
the
out in
morning.
this stuff.
You don't. And you just make it harder for the plows to get things going. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, bud. Catch you tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be catching this guy tonight.
We'll be on.